Hi everyone, my name is Luke Fleming and I'm the founding artistic director of the Crescent City Chamber Music Festival. It's my pleasure to present to you tonight the second of our 4 online concerts that we presented originally as live streams during our 2020 season. This particular concert, performed by the Manhattan Chamber Players, our Ensemble-in-Residence, was presented as a live stream on Sunday, October 4th, 2020. And I'm particularly excited to re-present this to you, not as a live stream, but as an edited video, because of the issues that we experienced the day of this live stream with our audio and video, which will happen sometimes when you're trying to do an actual live stream. This is the miracle of editing and online presentation. We got to go back and take the high quality audio and video and put together this video for you so you can see the performance as we originally intended it. This performance, the only piece on the program we're presenting today, is Franz Schubert's String Quintet in C major, often called the Cello Quintet, for the rather unique instrumentation of 2 violins, 1 viola, and 2 cellos. One of the absolute high points, pinnacles of chamber music in all of history. Originally on this program, we'd actually also done a world premiere of a new work by Mary Bianco. But what wound up happening is we put this piece on our 3rd program, which is available online on our website because of the issues that we experienced with the audio and video, and we wanted to make sure we got that world premiere to you in a high quality way. And so that has already been aired. You can view it by looking at the 3rd online concert on our website, but this will be the first time you're seeing the 2nd of our 4 online concerts with the high quality audio and video. So it is just the one piece, the Schubert, but it is enough. This performed by our Ensemble-in-Residence, the Manhattan Chamber Players. As I said, it's one of the absolute pinnacles of chamber music in history. If you talk to most professional chamber musicians like myself, you ask them to pick the greatest piece of chamber music ever written. Of course, no one's going to be able to pick a favorite, probably, but I guarantee you that 95% of people will put this in their top 5. It's a massive work. It's about 50 minutes all told. It's in 4 movements. The first movement itself is longer than a lot of entire string quartets being written by Schubert's contemporaries, and certainly by people like Haydn before him. It's symphonic in its scope, and it really is just a celebration of the possibilities of chamber music, the dialogues that can exist between 2 or 3 instruments within the context of a quintet, and the possibles of sonorities with the interesting instrumental combination of 2 violins, 2 cellos, and a viola. The viola kind of holding down the fort in the middle. That's me, I'm a violist, performing on this concert. The string quintet, up until then, had consisted of 2 violins, 2 violas, and 1 cello. So this different combination of instruments, really only explored by Boccherini before him, Schubert really embraces it and just comes out with one of the most extraordinary pieces ever composed. Originally we titled this program Against All Odds within the broader context of the Crescent City Chamber Music Festival's 2020 season. In the darkest night shines the brightest light. And so all our programs kind of had a theme that tied into that, with us going through everything we are right now in our country with this pandemic and things happening in this country and all over the world. I think we all often feel like the darkness is winning out sometimes, but I think we can all, that idea resonates with all of us, that in the end the light does win. And in this program, there is, especially in the 2nd movement, this pull, this battle of light and dark, but in the end, the light does win as well. And the program title, Against All Odds, ties into this idea of, well, Schubert, in his lifetime, was not a famous composer. He wasn't like Beethoven, his idol. He wasn't idolized. He wasn't this mythic figure within his own lifetime. Quite the opposite, actually. Many of his works he never heard performed, or if he heard them performed, they were just in his living room, basically, like where I'm doing this, recording this introduction to the piece. And even his late works, his masterpieces, very few of them he got to hear performed. I say his late works, it hardly seems fair to call it that. When he died at the age of 31, I'm 38 years old. I can't imagine writing any of the things that Schubert wrote, even in his early years, let alone his late years. But this piece was written at the end of his life. He was in a great deal of pain from his numerous ailments that he was dealing with. Really just a tough life that he had in general. And nevertheless, against all odds, he was just cranking out one masterpiece after another. Some of his late song cycles, other late works of chamber music and symphonies. It's just extraordinary what Schubert was able to do in the short time that he had, and even without getting any of the recognition that he so clearly deserved. But as I said, this piece is just one of the high points of I would say, Western art in the last 300 years. I really don't think I'm overstating it. I'm going to let the music speak for itself, though. I really hope you enjoy this performance. Please stick around for a moment afterwards. I have a number of people to thank for making this happen. But for now, please enjoy the Manhattan Chamber Players, Crescent City Chamber Music Festival's Ensemble-in-Residence performance of Schubert's Cello Quintet with Siwoo Kim and Brendan Speltz on violin, Andrea Casarubios and Brooke Speltz on the cello, and myself, Luke Fleming, on the viola. Hope you enjoy it. Hi again, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed that performance as much as we enjoyed giving it, even to an empty hall. Playing a piece like that is always a privilege, and playing, all of us are such good friends and longtime colleagues that being able to come together in New Orleans, even during a pandemic, and perform together a piece like that was just such a privilege, very special to all of us. I want to say a few thank yous and just say a few things before we close out for the evening. First of all, thank you to Dennis Lindwall, our recording engineer who was there making the live streams happen, and then also recording it so we could represent it this way with even better audio and video, as you just heard. Thank you to Dennis, to Liz Yeager and the people at Temple Sinai who gave us this wonderful space to perform in. As you could hear and see, if you've ever been to Temple Sinai, you really couldn't get a sense of the space in that video, but it's just a gorgeous venue and fun to play in, and just again, a privilege to be there. I want to thank our partner organizations, Rain Memorial United Methodist Church, St. Charles Avenue Presbyterian Church, Temple Sinai, Felicity Church, Urban South Brewery, who have done more than their part keeping us happy, let's say, in New Orleans. Thank you to all our partner organizations. Also Make Music NOLA, through which we've performed years and years for kids in school who are studying music. In addition to that, we, as many of you know, we also do performances this year digitally, but performances in nursing homes, hospitals, local homeless shelters, and other helping organizations. Even though this year we haven't been able to get there in person, we've still been doing these performances digitally, and it would not be possible without a number of other people. First of all, our grant organizations, the organizations that have given us a grant to make this festival happen this year. First of all, the New Orleans Theater Association, or NOTA, thank you so much to them, to the Mike and Lynn Coatney Family Foundation, Thank you to them, and also to the MoCA Foundation. Those three organizations have given us substantial grants to make this season possible, and have in the past as well. Also want to thank all of our supporters, the list of which you can see at crescentcitychambermusicfestival.com/donate. A huge portion of the budget that we're able to put together to pay our artists, to house them, to feed them, to bring them down here, the travel that's involved. So much of that budget is taken care of by individual contributions, ranging anywhere from $20 to $1,000 or even more sometimes. But every little bit helps. It is a 100% tax-deductible contribution, as we're a 501c3. You can read more about how to support us at crescentcitychambermusicfestival.com/donate. If you're watching this on Facebook, you can also donate through Facebook to the Manhattan Chamber Players, and all of that money will be earmarked to go to Crescent City Chamber Music Festival and our mission here in New Orleans. And if you go to that web address that's on your screen and that I gave you, you can see how to donate via PayPal online, or if you want to send a check, how to do it by mail. So thank you to all these people. Please check out our other concerts we have posted online. We have edited versions, like you saw here, with all the stage changes and superfluous material edited out, of our first concert and our third concert by now. Next week we will post our fourth and final concert edited version, but you can see the live versions of all of these concerts. Again, the link's available at our website, crescentcitychambermusicfestival.com. Thank you again for viewing. Thank you to all the people who made this possible, to our wonderful performers in the Manhattan Chamber Players, Siwoo Kim and Brendan Speltz on violin, Andrea Casarubios and Brooke Speltz on the cello, myself on the viola. It feels weird to thank myself, but the performers really just made this season extra special. And as you heard from the performance, the music was extra special too. So we hope you tune in to more of our online broadcasts, check out the other videos that we've posted, and thank you again for being with us tonight. Bye-bye.